has been referred by her GP due to a history of endometriosis. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look through the notes.
Hello, Miss Wells. Please come in and sit down. I'm Miss Moore, the consultant. I've read your GP's referral letter, which details your history of endometriosis. I wonder if I could start off by asking you a few questions. How old are you?
I'm 22.
Are you married?
No, but I live with my partner.
Have you ever been pregnant?
No.
And when was your last cervical smear?
That would have been done when I went to see my GP, probably 3 months ago now. It was all normal.
Okay, great. Now, I gather you've had some pelvic pain recently.
Yes, that's right. It started in February of this year, a sharp pain in the left side of my stomach. It usually came on a few days before my period and then seemed to settle down at the end of my period. After February, the pain got really bad and it wouldn't go away. I was admitted to hospital.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the consultant there performed a laparoscopy and it revealed that on my left ovary and behind my womb I had endometriosis. After that, he suggested I should That's right. It started in February of this year, a sharp pain in the left side of my stomach. It usually came on a few days before my period and then seemed to settle down at the end of my period. After February, the pain got really bad and it wouldn't go away. I was admitted to hospital.
Oh dear.
Yeah, the consultant there performed a laparoscopy and it revealed that on my left ovary and behind my womb I had endometriosis. After that, he suggested I should take the pill without a break. But the pain didn't get any better, so he started me on progesterone tablets, which made me feel horrible. I put on weight and felt bloated all the time. I also developed acne. I hadn't had that since I was a teenager, but the pain still didn't get any better. So the consultant readmitted me in May of this year and performed another laparoscopy and treated the endometriosis with a diathermy. After that, I was much better and the pain almost completely went away. That was until August when it returned. It's been slowly getting worse since then, and again, as in the beginning, it's in my stomach and it hurts just before my periods. Only now the pain is there at all different times and it really hurts when I'm having intercourse, especially in certain positions.
Right, I see. And are your periods regular?
Yes, regular because I'm taking the pill again with a week's break. The last one was about 3 weeks ago.
What about any other health concerns?
No, everything else is fine. I've never been a smoker, but I do like a drink at weekends. Just 1 or 2 though, nothing crazy. My family are all well too. No serious illness in either my mum or dad, or in my older sister. Nothing else I can think of really.
And do you have any problems passing urine or with your bowel motions?
No, that's all good too.
All right, Miss Wells. I think it would be sensible to have a look at you and run some tests. Then we can chat about how to take things forward. But from what you've told me, my initial suspicions are that the endometriosis might have come back.
That's what I was afraid of. Since I was first diagnosed, I've been doing a lot of reading, so I was really worried when the pain returned. I'd like to be able to have children in the future, and I'm worried it might be difficult with the endometriosis. I really don't want to be one of those women who ends up having problems getting pregnant. I'm also really sick and tired of the pain. It's beginning to feel like I'll be stuck with it forever. I can tell it's starting to affect my mood. Just ask my boyfriend.
nurse talking to Mrs. Georges about her husband, who has Alzheimer's disease and has been admitted to a nursing home. For questions 1 to 12, complete the notes with a word or a short phrase. You now have 30 seconds to look at the notes.
Oh, hello, nurse. My husband seems quite settled now, so I can answer those questions if you like.
Yes, Mrs. Georges, now's a good time. Come in and have a seat. So how are you feeling now that Mr. Georges is here with us?
Oh, I know it was the right decision. Being the only carer for my husband has been such hard work, and we did discuss everything fully with the social workers and our doctor. But I do miss having him with me at home. It had to happen though, and I'm completely worn out.
Do you mind telling me more about your husband?
I do wish you could have seen him before all this happened. He was so active and alert, always helping people. He was in the Navy when he was younger, so he'd often spend months away at a time. I got quite used to being on my own before he retired.
I hope you've got family nearby to help out and keep you company.
Oh, I won't be lonely. Our son lives just round the corner, and we have a daughter who comes to visit as often as she can. She has a young family now, though, so she's quite busy. I really lost my husband when his mind started to go.
When did you first notice something was wrong?
Hard to say exactly. I suppose you expect your memory to get worse, so you put the little lapses down as getting older. We all lose our glasses and forget our names. But then it became clear it was more than that. He started to seem muddled, confused by everyday things like making a pot of tea. He would put the tea bags into the kettle instead of in the pot, or the cups, or he'd forget about the kettle altogether and try making tea with cold water.
How was he in himself?
At first he knew something was wrong. He was frustrated and would fly off the handle with me, and I'd snap back at him. I suppose I didn't realise he couldn't help it. I feel teary now just talking about it. After 40 years of marriage, we knew what the other was thinking most of the time, but now we can't understand one another at all.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Georges.
In the beginning, when I really started to suspect something wasn't right, one of the main things he'd do would be ask me the same question again and again. I'd say to him, "Bob, you're driving me mad." And he'd just smile, and the next minute he'd do it again. But now he hardly speaks at all.
How is he with his everyday tasks?
Oh, he has a lot of trouble with dressing. I have to help him. It's as if he's completely forgotten what it is he has to do. Getting him to have a shave is another issue. He won't do it, and he pushes me away if I try to help. I hate to see him looking so untidy. He was always so particular about the way he looked. Maybe you'll have better luck with him than I had.
Perhaps.
Oh, and the last few months he started to wander off during the day. That's been a real problem. He would go out the front door and down the street before I even knew what was happening. I was sure that one day he was going to get hit by a car, and then he stopped knowing the difference between day and night and would get up out of bed at all hours. That really frightened me. I used to wonder what would happen if he turned on the gas for the oven. He was always playing with the controls for it during the day. I'd lay there in bed in the dark, listening to hear if he was going to get up, and then when I finally did fall asleep, any little noise would wake me. That's what finally convinced me to bring him here.
That is the end of part A.